I found out that as of a decade ago, this place far exceeded Las Vegas in terms of casino industry and income all over the world, and is home to the largest casino in the world. Where am I? I'm in Paris, and I'm in Venice, and where else ba? Unfortunately with me, you're not gonna get the casino, high-end, rich style of Macau. Instead, we're gonna go to Macau Peninsula where the traditional buildings are. This behind me is the square. Tourist. But that direction is where we're going. So the moment you arrive in Senado Square, you're gonna want to go to the fountain and then go to the alley to the left and then take a few steps and then turn around and then look at what you're gonna see towards the fountain. You're gonna see a contrast of the fountain, of the square, as well as a view of the Grand Lisboa behind it, which could be something that you guys want to see. So this is basically where we're going. I'll just shoot it for you. Behind me is Largo de San Domingos, I think. I'm not sure. This is my first time here. Someone said yes. Walk further down the winding road and you'll end up with like same pavements, but with a lot more shops, like stacked up from left and right, branded shops. So when you're walking along Senado Square and the trail, the usual touristy trail, make sure to try every single alley that you see and look at what you can see there. There are usually various food stalls within those alleys, or like good photo opportunities that you should try, like where I am right now, wherein I found a lot of different small stores that offered various, in my terms, exotic food. So this is one of those alleys that I'm talking about, wherein you see exotic, for us, exotic and really authentic food, street food here in Macau. That's right along Senado Square and to the alleys beside it.
Hello, 你好.
Hello.
食乜嘢啊? Fish and beef offer. Have curry fish roll. It's famous in Macau, the food. 他们 Singapore?
No, Philippines.
Ah, Philippines. No.
当然了，因为这个是在韩国里面的，一般讲是也就是大家有加一個。
加少少辣係咪啊？好，多謝你。You want a small bowl?
My God, for me this whole place is an attraction. Like cobblestone streets, back alleyways full of food that I haven't eaten yet. Like, I'm not looking for anything like a grand. Oh my God. When they said there will be a lot of people, they weren't kidding. So we came out from there and we're gonna head up. This is it, boys. Ruins of St. Paul. If you've been watching my vlogs, we climbed Batu Caves a while back, like a month or two ago. This is no different, only it's a lot easier, like cheese. We're a few steps up. You can see the stairs behind me. No, the ruins behind me, and then the steps behind me. There we go. Quite high, but you know, nothing to bother us with. I don't think there's any good way for me to be able to capture the majesty of this wall. Or to be frank, I don't know how to put this wall inside my frame. But there you go. So a lot of people just stop in front of the ruins, take a picture, and then go. But what they don't know is that there's more behind the wall. It's not a joke. There's more behind the wall. Creepy. Ruins are making me sweat, getting me wet all over. But the ruins is just the start or the beginning of your trail, because to the right you will see what most frequent tourists don't really tell you is that this is the path up the trail to the fortress. Be wary to those who had a hard time climbing the ruins though, because this trail is bound to be twice more difficult because of its length and its vertical path. We made it! If you're a Filipino watching this, this fortress would kind of remind you of how Intramuros could be, or how Intramuros used to be, and kind of also how the Corregidor Islands are right now. I think somewhere in Bataan it's also like this, but I haven't been there, so I can't tell. If you know, comment below. Oh yeah, it's on. So this is the top of the fortress, and what you can see here are the cannons and the Grand Lisboa behind me. What you'd notice about the cannons behind me is that they seem to always hit the Grand Lisboa Hotel. They seem to be targeted there. That's why I think it's a prime photo location if you want to pretend that you're shooting a cannon to one of the biggest hotels or casino here in Macau. Lastly, let me give you an unobstructed view of Macau. So when you come here to ruins of St. Paul, make sure to go right and up in the fortress. It's definitely worth it. Bilis tabi tayo.
Ano yun?
Okay. Ate, paano makarating sa shop mo?
Ikaw na, Lira! Ikaw na kasi mas maganda ka. Dali na. Kayong dalawa na lang. Kayong dalawa
Magkasama tayo. Okay.
Hello, kabayan!
Oh, hello din. Hello.
Hello!
Okay, so you go down Senado Square and then you walk
and then
through
go up to going to ruins of St. Paul.
ruins of St. Paul. But before you get to the ruins, you turn right at...
You turn right at the Travesa de Fortuna.
Okay, and then when you walk, you'll see a lot of Filipinos, and then you see the what shop is it?
This is a Macau souvenir shop.
Macau souvenir shop. All right.
Beautiful
and then
Macau souvenir.
you look for Ate. What is your name?
Lisa.
Ate Lisa and Ate...
Joe.
Ate Lisa and Ate Jo. Alright, you got that?
Hello.
Alright, hi.
Hi, Philippines.
Alright, thank you, thank you. When you're in Macau, look for these. Look for these stalls. They're really good.